I may be drastic in this belief. In fact, I'm probably drastic in most of mine. But I think that every single day we go to war, with the two sides being who we are right now and who we can be. One of them is purely in our imagination, and most times there's no evidence to support that imagination. In fact, if you told other people what you can be, they'll be like, what are you saying? You can be that. You know what? Whether you believe it or not, whether others believe it or not, doesn't matter. Because I believe that if you imagine something, it can become real. Because I mean, if someone made Bluetooth out of air, water, rocks, stones, and wind, right? You can surely make a better life for yourself. You can become a slightly better person each day. I don't think it's unreasonable to say that. So, in your imagination, in fact, let me not even assume, in my imagination, there's two versions of me. There's something that's real, the person who I am today, and the imagined part is the person who I could be, the quote unquote best version of myself, which I don't think there ever is, but that's a topic for another video. This best version of myself not only achieves everything that I want to achieve, but beyond achievements, he's genuinely a better person than I am. He's kinder, he's caring, he's more understanding, he's more patient. And every moment I get the choice to decide who I want to be. A choice between becoming that person today or choosing to postpone it tomorrow. And I hate to admit that I often choose tomorrow, but as we all know, tomorrow never comes. If you often choose tomorrow, you'll be waiting for tomorrow your whole life until there is no tomorrow. Until you don't have a chance to say, I'm going to do it tomorrow because your days will be finished. A few weeks ago, I was talking with my friend Fari, and we're just talking about how you can spend a whole year thinking about how you are going to be better, or actually becoming worse. Because when you should be working, when you should get out of bed, you're lying in bed, sleeping in every single sleeping position. In fact, in one night, you will cover every single sleeping position, all of them, when you should have been working. And then you will wonder why your thoughts aren't becoming real. So, right now, there's two versions of you: the real one, the person you are today, and the best version of yourself, the person you're able of becoming. And it's in your hands to decide which one you become. It's genuinely totally in your hands. And if you think that you can't do the things that you're imagining, just think about how right now you're probably doing things that in the past you're like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. No, you can. It's not a question of whether you can do it, it's a question of whether you will do it. Realize right now that every day there's that war. Remember that war that I mentioned at the beginning? There's a war between the two versions of yourself. There's a version of you that doesn't go to the gym. And when they do go to the gym, all they can really do is watch other people and wish that they were motivated like them. When in reality, those people who they're admiring aren't motivated. They're just doing what needs to be done. There's a version of you that pushes until the end. You'll be doing walking lunges until you literally can't even walk anymore. And then all you can do is lie down and think, yeah, why am I even in the gym? But then there's also a version of you that just watches other people train hard, just watches. And like everything, you have the choice to choose who you become. There is a version of you that wakes up, gets out of bed straight away, and starts working on their project, starts working, starts studying, whatever your work may be, they start at it straight away. But then there's also another version of you that will sleep in every single position, that will try, like, if there was a catalog of sleep, right? They would read through the whole catalog, they would practice everything. There's that version. There's another version of you. The first one, you're gonna wake up, and then the first thing you're gonna do is get a chocolate, like something that you know you shouldn't be eating first thing in the morning, but you're just gonna be like, you know what? Food is food. Then there's another version of you that prepped overnight oats the night before, and now all they have to do is put them in a bowl, get a spoon, mix it, and then start eating. Eating healthier, fueling their body for the workout that they're gonna do later in the day. See, in life, we always have choices. We have a choice to choose either version of ourselves. We have a choice to choose whether we're going to sit around watching TV. There's nothing wrong with TV, to be honest. But We have a choice to choose whether we're going to sit around watching TV or educate ourselves, read more books, find more knowledge, like learn things just for the sake of learning them. Life is literally a game of choice. And from those choices, you're going to get results. See, and everyone wants results. That's what we're chasing. We're all chasing results of certain choices. What we need to do is find out the choices that we need to make, find out the version of ourselves that we need to become, and choose to become it. And if we do this, instead of there being two versions of ourselves, there will only be one version of you. And I'm not gonna lie, on some days, there's still actually two versions of me. But on most days, it's just me. The person who's doing what he needs to, what he wants to do, and what he knows he should be doing. And I don't think there should be two versions of you. See, this whole video was to illustrate that there can be two versions of you, but truly, there's only going to be one. There's only going to be who you choose to be. Your imagination doesn't matter to anyone but you. So choose who you want to be.